Hey guys and gals, it is Saturday, November the 6th in the year 2021. Hopefully this finds you doing outstanding. Guess what? Mazske did make a very small investment in crypto. And, well, let me back up. Mazske made a small speculation in crypto. It's not an investment. Anyway, why? I figured I'd check out what all the hype is about just a bit. And also, I was digging around on Robinhood as well. I don't have a Robinhood account, but I was digging around on there. Because it seems like most folks in society are not investing. They're speculating. They're throwing money at meme stocks. They're throwing money at different crypto coins that come out. Crypto doesn't really have anything behind it to begin with, but they're throwing money at crypto that has literally nothing behind it. No substance, nothing at all. So anyway, I mentioned in some previous video, I first started studying crypto and blockchain back in 2019, I think it was. Because I remember I was up in Chicago, and that's where I first started studying it while I was in Chicago. And so periodically, between then and now, it's only been, 2 years, gone on 3 years, 2.5 years, let's say. I, of course, hear about it. I read about it different times. I read different articles. On the Motley Fool, they invest a little bit in crypto, so I've read their write-ups and stuff. There's some YouTube channels where they talk about it, and I've watched some of them. I know individuals that have some investments, and I talk to them. I've met some local people here that told me they put a little bit of money in one of the currencies, like Dogecoin, and we chatted about it, but they didn't teach me anything because they didn't know what they were doing. They just were following the hype because they were young. So, but anyway, and then I dug around on Robinhood a little bit. Okay, now, part of me says, and maybe I'm old school, but part of me says Robinhood, and I'm using Coinbase.com. They are doing society a disservice, but they're not doing society a disservice. Society does themselves a disservice. They're providing both Robinhood and Coinbase. You can get apps. I'm using their websites. I use apps on my phone. I got a tablet. I don't use apps on my tablet. Normally I can, but I prefer websites. You can do more things on a website normally, not always, than you can on an app. That's not 100% true, but a lot of times you can. So I decided last night I was digging around, reading about the various different things and thinking about something I read a couple weeks ago. I get emails from hundreds of people. I delete most of them without reading them. But financial stuff for the most part, real estate investments, syndications, economists, Motley Fool, etc., etc. It's just on and on and on, all kinds of stuff. But one economist I do read his stuff. I get periodic emails from him. I got one that came out this morning. He always sends one on the weekend. And I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I've been here in the past week or so. I've been drinking coffee more so than mud water, and I think part of it is my mud water never lasts me the full 3 months, and so at the end I run out before my next shipment comes. So and then I don't have a choice. I have to drink, say, coffee. So what I'm doing here in the middle, because I got another month or so. Whenever I get my next shipment, it's in the middle, let's say, and I'm mixing a few cups of coffee in there. So maybe now my mud water will last me to the end. So then I don't have to only drink coffee. I will always have a choice of what I want to drink. So, because I do like both. I also drink a daily cup of green tea, by the way. So, but anyway, what I did last night, I did set up a Coinbase account. I did transfer a little bit of money into it. It was interesting because I have several financial accounts. And I have three different credit unions. And so one credit union I tried to set up to connect, and they didn't have them listed. So then they got to put in 2 small deposits, and they said it'll be a couple business days. So it'll be sometime next week when that's set up. But then another credit union, they were there listed, so I could immediately transfer money in, which is funny because the money has not left my account, but yet it's showing in Coinbase, like immediately it was showing in Coinbase. But even as of today, this was last night, but even as of today, it hasn't left my account. It probably won't leave my account till Monday, is my guess. So I made two small buys. And when I say small, I'm not going to tell you the dollar amount, but it's not even 1% of my net worth. It's something like 0.04 or 0.05% of, which is like less than 1% of my net worth. Okay. The problem most people are making is when they put money into a cryptocurrency, that is all the money they have that they think they're investing with. They don't have any stock investments. They don't have any rental properties. They don't have any oil investments. They don't have anything. They're putting all of what they think is an investment into Dogecoin or whatever that other one, the new one, Shinu, I forget the name, that, or they're putting it in Bitcoin, or they're putting it in some other one. And they're just following their sheep. They're just following the crowd, the noise, the hype. That's all they're doing. Okay. So what I did, I have two small investments. I don't want to lose 1 cent. Okay. That's just how I am as an investor. I don't want to lose even 1 cent. This is not an investment, but it's a speculation. It's a testing. Because you can make, I've said this before, you can make money with crypto. You can become a millionaire with crypto, just like you can become a millionaire with the stock market, just like you can become a millionaire with real estate or with oil or with anything. Okay. And you can not know what you're doing and still become a millionaire. Okay. You can get lucky. All right. But trust me on this, to get wealthy, it takes more than luck. The folks who get wealthy without luck, like they buy a lottery ticket and they win, pull it up online. Almost 100% of the lottery winners go bankrupt within like 3 to 5 years. Okay. Because they don't know how to manage money. All right. So the folks who become overnight millionaires, not 100% of them, but a lot of them, as quick as it comes, they lose it. Okay. So anyway, so do you want to know what Mazske ended up buying? All right. I made two small investments. One of them was in the grandfather of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been around for about 12 years now. All right. Bitcoin is being used in various companies are using it. For a period of time, you could buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. I don't think Elon Musk is allowing it anymore. I think Ecuador was playing with making Bitcoin their national currency, which was a mistake. Brazil is talking about they're not going to use it as their national currency, but they want it as an option to use. I don't quite understand why a country would want to use it as their currency. Yes, Ecuador, it wasn't Ecuador, I'm sorry. Whatever country it was. It might have been, maybe it was Ecuador. The American dollar more or less is stable. You have inflation, but it's more or less stable. Cryptocurrency is volatile. It can go up and down. How do you use it as a currency when today maybe it's worth $50, but you'll say, oh, I'm gonna wait till next week when that item's on sale. But maybe your $50 has dropped to $40 and now you don't have enough money because it's volatile. Or maybe now you got $100, so you buy two of whatever that item is. Okay, so I don't know. So I'm old school, remember? I like to touch my investments. Even when I own stocks, I would go into Starbucks, I'd get a cup of coffee. I'd use McCormick Spices. I'd eat in Cracker Barrel restaurant. I would use Google as my search engine, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. For a lot of my companies, I did that. I would use whatever company I invest in, I would use them. With my real estate that I own, it's an investment. I have not seen a lot of my rental properties. I have no desire to. I will see some of them again in the future, but they're investments. And the older I've gotten, it's like, as long as they're making money, that's fine. Now, I do plan to make surprise visits periodically. So my property managers know I'm around, or so I can make sure I drive by my properties and they're not falling apart, that they are like they're supposed to be. Okay, so we'll see. So you're wondering, Mazske, stop rambling. What was the second currency you bought? I'm debating, do I want to tell you or not tell you? Okay. There's lots of different currencies. And I got the idea about this currency a couple weeks ago from one of the economists I get emails from. And there was a write-up on it, and I like the write-up. This is even more of a speculative gamble because it's much smaller. Let me see. I got my Coinbase account pulled up. Here it is. Bitcoin has a market cap of 1.1 trillion. Okay, 1.1 trillion. It's a big company. It's big, like its market cap. Do you know what a market cap is? If you have it in stock, you take the share price, multiply it by the amount of outstanding shares. Maybe there's 1 million shares or whatever, this outstanding shares. Take 1 million shares, multiply it by the share price of, I don't know, $100. And that figure is the market cap. Okay. So with Bitcoin, with crypto, I'm sure they do it something similar to that. How many coins are available compared to the share price? Which leads a question. What about these cryptos that they can make an unlimited amount of? Bitcoin is limited. You can only make so many coins. Other cryptos, I think you can keep making them, endlessly. So, and people are investing in them, and they're just the momentum buys. They're pushing the price up. So anyway, the other company I made a buy in, their market cap is 76.2 billion. Yeah, it's still big. I'm not a billionaire, so it's still big. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you're my friend and you're curious, maybe on my mastermind group, I'll let y'all know what I bought, but I'm not going to say it on my YouTube channel because maybe there's somebody out there that is going to buy something just because I say I bought it, and I'm just speculating. I'm not investing, okay? I'm speculating. I'm learning about it. But with both Coinbase and with Robinhood, though, it's almost like they cartoonize their websites, and I don't have their apps. I got their websites, okay? Because they're making it too easy. Like when you buy stocks, you got to know what you're buying. You got to figure out which company you're buying. With crypto, at least on the Coinbase site, you can click on a little down arrow and you got your options there. They just tell you what to buy, and they're encouraging you to buy different things. You're not learning what they are. I want to know what they are before I buy them with any investment, okay? So with all that being said, I have made money since last night. Not much because it's a very small investment, but I'll shoot, it's on my phone. I think I'm up $9 from my total investments of those two currencies. I am up right now $9, not counting my transaction costs, because that's another thing. Coinbase has expensive transaction fees. All right, you can buy stocks with 0% commission. I was making very small buys with Coinbase dollar-wise, and it was pricey. It was expensive. I think Coinbase is coming out with earnings later this week, and I bet they're going to have pretty good earnings. They're making money. But anyway, let me refresh the screen one time before I sign off. This video is getting long. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. I didn't click the wrong button. I just missed it on my tablet. Clicking with my left hand. I'm a righty, so not quite as I'm more clumsy, let's say. So yeah, it's up a few more cents. So, and I know which one. It's not the Bitcoin that's going up. Let me check real quick. Bitcoin's down. The other one's up, and with crypto, you can trade at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stock market's open 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock Monday through Friday, closed on holidays, closed on weekends. So when they're measuring the stock return on a daily thing, it's that day, or maybe they're showing a week chart or a month chart. What I don't know right now is by looking at this, it's not showing me how long it is. It's they're showing me Bitcoin is down 0.22%, but down since when? Since when? I don't know since when. Since this morning? Since yesterday? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. But the other one that I bought shows it being up 7.05%. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're saying, that's why you invest in cryptocurrency, it can go up 7%. Well, guess what? I have bought stocks that have gone up, I think 20 or 30% in one day. I have bought stocks that have gone up 1,000%, 1,500%. Okay, and these are real companies. So they don't go up and then just come back down. Cryptocurrency, this teeny tiny investment, if it went up a 100x, I still have a little bit. For you, it might be a lot of money if you have nothing, but it's still, in the big scheme of things, in my portfolio, would be a small return, but it'd be a chunk of money. Okay, and I would sell it and probably just take the profits and pay capital gains tax on it. So anyway, Mazske has dipped his toes into cryptocurrency. Knowing this, I will continue to monitor this field of investing. Because for me doing it, I'm calling it speculating. But if I get serious about it, it will become investing because I will learn what I'm doing. Because one thing with crypto, there is momentum. And you can be an investor if you know what the masses are doing. And if the masses are putting all their money into something and they're going to spike it up, this is trading. And I would not do it with big bucks. I would only do it with a small portion of my portfolio. But maybe I could ride that wave up and then sell at the top. That's trading, okay? People do that with stocks and they lose a lot, all right? When they do it with stocks, they're doing it with all their money. For the large part of society, they're putting all their money into crypto, so some folks are gonna lose it all, some folks will lose a lot. If I only put a teeny tiny percent in crypto, not that I want to lose anything, I don't. But if I did, it's not going to break me. Okay, it's just a teeny tiny bit. And if I make a huge return, it'd still be a small amount. It's not going to be, I'm not going to become an overnight millionaire. Someone would have to go up thousands of percent for me to become a millionaire with this small investment that I have. So keep that in mind if you're out there and you want to become a millionaire and you're putting your paycheck into Dogecoin or whatever the next week's crypto is. Get serious about things, back it up a bit, take a little time, do your work, do your due diligence, and either make investments in quality companies or start buying rental property, single family homes, or even perhaps multifamily. Okay? All right. So let me know. Slam me if you want. Ask me questions. Don't be discriminatory towards me, because I get that occasionally, and I ban those people from my channel. I don't know why. I know white men are evil now, so I guess I fit that criteria. So, all right, y'all take care. Stay safe. Mazske is signing out.